we are going to be reviewing my Wuthering Waves account, which I'm a day one player, and I've been free to play since day one. If you are a new player who just wants to see what will your account look like after over a year, or you are an established player who just wants to see how much better my luck is compared to yours, then this is the right video for you, so let's get into it. First things first, we have Phoebe here, which is definitely my favorite character in this entire game. I'm really loving being a Phoebe main in this game. She does her first signature weapon, and yeah, she has no sequences yet. You really shouldn't pull these if you're free to play, in my opinion. Then we have Folova. She's definitely become my second favorite in this game. I just love her aesthetics. She's super cool, but I don't have her best in slot team, which is why I use her with Phoebe and Spectrorova, which works quite well, honestly. And as you can see, she's also rocking her signature weapon. I do enjoy pulling for the signature weapon, but that is just for aesthetic purposes. Don't feel pressured to do so. Many characters, apart from Frolova, do actually work well with other weapons that are not her signature or his signature weapon. Alright, the Spectral Rover, I usually use her with her signature. If she's Aero, I use her with the Blood Pack Splash, which is R5. Yeah. Then we have Cartathea here. She is a character that also works great on her own. She's definitely a well worth investment. She's also using her signature and no sequences as well. Chachona, I'm not gonna show you which gun she is using, since this is a secret, which will be revealed in the video that you can see on the screen right now. I will also leave it at the end screen of this video, so you can check it out later. Then we have Zani here as well. She's also using her signature weapon, and I don't have a set on her right now, but she's also using the signature set that I borrow from Phoebe. Also no constellations. And we have Carlotta here, which is also one of my favorite characters. She's using her signature weapon, who would have guessed it? And her best in slot set with no constellations. And we have Shorekeeper here, obviously with her signature weapon. She is definitely the most important unit to pull in this entire game at the moment, but she's losing value as we speak, since she gets less and less important the more teams are coming out. And obviously she has also sequence 0. Yeah, then we have Zetsi. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Anyways, you can see her. She's using the String Master. I did not pull for her signature weapon, but it really doesn't make a big difference, so don't feel forced to get any of the signature weapons. Yeah, the set, obviously, I think this is still her best in slot, I'm not quite sure yet. And she's also S0. Then we have Jinchi. She's a character that I only used in the very beginning of the game. I'm not sure if you should still pull for her, since it feels a bit clunky to play, for me at least, but I do understand that some people really like her. Her design is very nice. And she also has her signature weapon. No sequences. Then we have another bench warmer here, Jinlin. I do have her signature weapon, as we saw, the String Master. And I don't really like her gameplay anymore, because she feels really, really clunky, like it's not even comparable to Jinchi. Yeah, then we have Verena. She is definitely a good pick. Well, like if you have the option to choose a 5-star, which I think you do, you should definitely consider choosing her at the moment. And I have 3 sequences of her, which just means I lost my 50-50, I think at least 2 times to her. I do think I pulled her on purpose the other time from another banner where you could choose the 5-star. Sanwa, she's a very good 4-star character, which you definitely should consider building, especially as a free-to-play player. And as you can see here, I do have the Emeralds of Genesis, which I use for her. If I would use her with the rover, I do have this weapon twice, and actually I have this one here as a rank 2. Okay, we have Baisi here. I do recommend building her, especially with the new Tower of Adversity. It has more flaws than it used to have, so it's definitely an idea to build a third healer, which she is probably also a justifiable option at the moment. I would probably, if you have it, use the Stellar Symphony or the variation on her, which I also use on Verena, which I forgot to mention earlier, my bad. And the other characters, this calculator guy or cucumber, I'm not sure what his name is. He's a character I used to play in the very beginning, as probably many of us who started the game when it launched did, but he really fell off, so I would not build him if I would start the game over at this time. For the other 4 stars, I do think maybe Dungeon is worth building. And, well, we're not going to talk about these characters. I do think there are better options. This guy might be worth it, but don't even bother if you're a new player, because you won't get him for free like we used to. Yeah, they definitely should consider upgrading these older characters. Mortify is definitely a character worth building at the moment. She has great value, almost as good as Sanwa, but not quite as good. Then let's talk about the sequences of the 4-star characters. I do think I have every 4-star S6 except for Yan Wu, which is this character right here, because she's a newer 4-star. Let's go through this real quick. Yep, that's also a 50-50 loss. Hopefully I don't get this guy anymore, because you don't want to see this guy on your screen. And here's the other 4-star characters. Obviously, as I mentioned, I think I'm correct. They are all S6 characters. Yes. Alright. Now that I showed you this part of my account, before I show you my Astrites and my endgame stats, I want to show you my progression so far, which is pretty good. I have been grinding this for quite some time. As you can see, for the for the Renesita region, I have everything 100%. That took quite a while, but it is well worth it if you are free to play. And also I did the same for Black Shores. If it comes to the first region, in the beginning when this game came out, it was quite tedious to do so, as it reflects here. As you can see, only Tiger's Maw is 100%. But they did upgrade this. You have flying now and you have better tracking options. So you might want to consider, if you are free to play, to also grind these out. Alright, let's talk about the end game. Here we are, the tactical holograms. I did complete quite a lot of these, as you can see here. When it comes to the newer ones, I didn't really bother. But I do think I could clear a few of these, but probably not all of them, as they get more difficult as we speak, I think. At least that's my opinion. For the Tower of Adversity, as you can see, I didn't clear this one because I couldn't really be bothered. I tried a lot. It just wasn't worth the time and the Astrites, but I did clear this. As you can see by my banners here, the Darkness Repeller, it means that I already cleared this 5 times, which I do believe I cleared it 6 times already, which is quite alright for someone that is like kind of casual in this game. And Whimpering Wastes, I must admit I don't really like Whimpering Wastes, but I still play it for the Astrites. I haven't played the most recent one, which just came out, but I'm usually able to clear it for all the Astrites, but not like a triple S, which means I wouldn't get the title. I do think I got it once or twice. I'm not sure where it is right now. Here it is. I did it once at least. And the last thing is my Astrites. I'm currently planning on saving for the collab, which is the Cyberpunk collab, which will be coming out anytime next year. And as for now, I don't plan on pulling for anyone because I feel like I have a lot of characters that are at the moment able to clear the end game in this game. If that changes, I might have to overthink my plans. But yeah, as you can see here, I pulled 10 limited characters as a free-to-play player. And also, I pulled 8 limited weapons. So as you can see, you can have a fully established account as a free-to-play player. So I hope that update is quite nice for you to keep in mind. Make sure to click on the video on the screen right now if you want to know if I got the weapon for Chachona by doing a gacha ritual. Make sure to click on that, it really helps my channel out. And if you really want to support me, also consider subscribing. And anyways, thanks for watching.